Hey beautiful ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this Valentine look using some reds, some pinks, and some beautiful loose glitter. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette 39A, and I'm going to take this color Snatched and begin applying it on my eyelids. Okay, so now using my Morphe palette 35M, I'm going to take this pink right here down below, and I'm going to begin applying it right on the top of the red that I applied with the blending brush. Just apply it right on the crease, blend it out as much as you can. And don't worry, we're still going to add another light pink on top to blend it out a little better. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Huda Beauty palette using the color Shy. I'm going to take that color and begin applying it over the pink that I just applied. And this color Shy is just to blend out the pink that you just applied on your eyes. It's just to make things look a little bit more blended at the edges, a little bit more put together. And at the end of all this, I'll take my Morphe M535 blending brush and I'll just blend this all out together. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair Clear, taking my concealer brush, and I'm going to begin just patting it on my eyelid. And the reason that I'm doing this is so that it doesn't look so bulky, so cluttery, and it just begins giving me this smooth finish. And what I did also is when I applied it, I just tried to not cover the whole lid. I covered just a little bit more than half of it, but not the corners, not the ends of your eyelid. Okay, so once that's all done, we're gonna take our NYX glitter glue and begin applying it in the same areas you applied the concealer. Make sure that you spread it out all evenly so that when you apply the glitter, it doesn't look all bulky. Okay, so now I'm going to begin applying this beautiful loose glitter by Beauty Treats that I found at my local Burlington store nearby. And I'm going to begin applying it in all the areas that I applied my NYX glitter glue. And you want to make sure that you do this quickly before the glue dries. Okay, so once I'm all done with that, I'm going to take my NYX liquid eyeliner and I'm going to begin applying it as always to create the wing, beginning from the outer corner of my eye, working my way towards my eyebrow, and then bringing it back down towards my eyelid, creating an outline of a sharp wing and then filling it in also. And remember, it's okay if you mess up the tip of your wing at the very end, because you can always go back in with the wipey and clean it up to make it look more fine and more sharp. Okay, so once I'm all done creating my wings on each eye, I'm going to take my 3D mink lashes that I purchased at my local beauty supply store in the number 5, and I'm going to apply them on my eyes. Now, I like to apply my eyelashes with a pair of tweezers because it seems to get in there a little bit better than when I use my fingers. It seems to help me apply it better and for it to glue better and stay on better as well. And you always want to make sure that you glue your eyelashes correctly on each corner of your eye so that they won't come off easily, that they won't come apart as well. And by this time, my beauties, I know y'all can see that my cheeks are super red due to the eyeshadow that I used earlier. It's all over the place on the bottom, but it's okay because it's going to get covered up with concealer and foundation anyway. Okay, so after I'm all done with that, I'm going to go ahead and go in one more time with my Huda Beauty palette using the color Shy once again, using my Morphe M535 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit better on top. Okay, moving forward, now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer and begin applying it all over my face, making sure that I push it into my face, into my pores a little bit, just so that I can have that nice hydrating finish. Okay, so afterwards, I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and begin applying it in all the areas that I want highlighted. Okay, so now I'm going to take my favorite foundation at the moment by Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Foundation in the shade Light Medium Honey and begin applying it on my face with a beauty blender that you can purchase at your local Walmart or at any Ulta Beauty. And I'm just going to begin blending it all out evenly, making sure that all spots are covered with the foundation and that there's no areas that are not. And notice how I have a little bit of eyeshadow right here at the end of my eyes, kind of looking like a wing, but that's okay. You can always go back and clean it up with your foundation or your concealer, because I also like to conceal under my eyes a little bit after I'm done putting my foundation on again. So once I'm concealing under my eyes again, I'm going to begin highlighting my whole face and all the areas once again that I would like to have highlighted. And you can just take that same beauty blender, begin blending out your highlighted areas evenly. Okay ladies, so now I'm going to take my Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep and begin contouring my face. Okay, so using that same beauty blender that you use to blend out your concealer evenly, go ahead and blend out your contoured areas the same way evenly. Now using my Banana Pro Powder Oil Control, I'm going to begin applying it to all the areas that I concealed. Under my eyes, on my nose, in the middle of my forehead, and under the areas that I contoured as well. Now you can go ahead and grab any bronzer of your choice and begin setting in all the areas that you contoured using a bronze or a blush brush. Now after you're all done with this, take a big fluffy brush and begin brushing out all the excessive powder on your face. So now I'm going to go back in my Morphe palette 39A and take that color Snatch that I used in the beginning and begin applying it under my eyes with a flat brush. I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the pink that I used on my eyes of my Morphe palette 35M and also blend it on the bottom with this color Snatched as well. And just kind of spread it out evenly under my eyes, leaving the front corners just a little bit lighter than the back. Now you can take your mascara and you can begin applying it on your eyelashes just a little bit. You want to make sure that there's not a lot on the mascara stick because you don't want it to look clumpy. You want it just to stick to your real eyelashes just a little bit. Once you're done doing that, begin applying it on the bottom eyelashes of both eyes and just kind of double up on it just a little bit, just to kind of make it look a little bit thicker and fuller and longer. Okay, moving forward. Now I'm going to take my Morphe lip liner in the shade Vinyl and begin outlining my lips. And it's okay if you go ahead and go over your lines just a little bit, just to give you a kind of fuller lip finish. You can outline the top and go over your line just a little bit, as well as the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to take my MAC lipstick in the shade Just My Type and begin applying it on my lips, rubbing it all together evenly, making sure that it's all spread out nice. Okay, so now let's highlight this face. And I'm going to do that by using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow by Ambresi and begin applying it to the dorsum of my nose and the tip of my nose. I also like to apply it right under my eyebrow, at the tip of my eyebrow where my eyeshadow is applied, right in between my eyeshadow and my eyebrow on each side. Of course, we can't forget to highlight our cheekbones. So I'm going to take this big fluffy highlighter brush and begin applying it on my cheekbones on each side. And I also like to take a smaller brush after I'm done using this one and apply more highlighter. And ladies, don't forget to finish off your look with your setting spray. The setting spray that I use is MAC Pro Finish Setting Spray. Well, ladies, that's all for now. Thank you all so much for taking the time to look at my video, to watch my video and see how I brought this look together. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe below. Turn on your notifications so that you're notified when I post new videos, new looks. Also, if you haven't already added me on Facebook, like my makeup page on Facebook, His Beauty by Dev, for live makeup videos. And also follow me on Instagram, His Beauty by Dev. Thank you so much for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated, ladies. Until next time, my beauties.